Before Alexander the Great ever lifted a sword, he forged something far more powerful, a vision that burned so bright, the world eventually caught fire trying to match it. He didn't wait for history to name him great. He decided. He was. Long before he conquered a single city, he had already conquered something far more difficult: his own mind. He didn't need permission. He didn't need a sign. He became the signal. And the world, nations, kings, armies, rearranged itself around the gravity of that decision. This is the true law of attraction. Not a daydream, not a vision board, not reciting mantras while doing nothing to back them up, but a relentless, soul-deep, non-negotiable certainty. A spiritual pressure that builds inside you until reality has no choice but to open. Alexander didn't practice attraction like a hobby. He lived it. He embodied it. He looked at the world and didn't ask, "What will it give me?" He asked, "What will I take from it?" He didn't see the map of the world as it was. He saw it as clay, wet, waiting, unfinished. He saw borders and imagined bridges. He saw obstacles and saw opportunity. He saw chaos and imagined a crown. That is the essence of manifestation, not responding to what is, but creating what should be. He was not reacting to reality. He was writing it. He didn't negotiate with fear. He gave orders to it, and fear obeyed. The law of attraction, when properly understood, is not passive. It's not soft. It is sovereign. It begins with identity. It grows through emotion, and it is proven through action. Alexander's inner world was so defined, so immovable, that the outer world had no choice but to conform. He didn't hope to be a king. He moved like one. He spoke like one. He prepared like one. And when the crown arrived, it simply caught up to who he already was. At just 20 years old, while others debated what to do with their lives, Alexander was plotting how to unify the world. He didn't settle for ruling a city or a region. He envisioned uniting all people, all cultures, under one philosophy. Who thinks like that? Who dares to hold that vision? Someone who refuses to shrink their thoughts to match their surroundings. Someone who doesn't filter their dreams through fear. And that's where most people fail. We're taught to be humble, to be realistic, to keep our expectations low so we're not disappointed. But the law of attraction demands the opposite. It demands you stretch, expand, grow yourself to the size of your destiny. Because life doesn't give you what you hope for. It gives you what you believe you're worthy of. And belief, true belief, is not silent. It has a sound, a frequency, a posture. Alexander didn't just think his future. He felt it in his bones. He would imagine victory in such rich, layered detail that his body would respond as if it were already happening. His blood would rise, his heart would race, his decisions would sharpen. Because when you feel the future, the present begins to respond. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagined success and lived experience. So when you rehearse triumph in your mind, your body begins preparing to experience it for real. That's not wishful thinking. That's biology, and it's one of the most powerful tools we have. But emotion alone isn't enough. There must be action. Fierce, focused, daily action. Alexander didn't stay in a tent, hoping for Persia to surrender. He built armies. He trained endlessly. He studied strategy, crossed deserts, and faced the impossible. He moved. And because he moved, the dream followed. The law of attraction isn't just metaphysical. It's mechanical. You have to give it something to work with. A ship cannot be steered if it's anchored. Movement creates momentum. And that's where you separate the fantasizers from the manifestors. Because most people want the dream, but they don't want to become the person who deserves it. Alexander didn't chase results. He became the kind of man results couldn't ignore. He didn't beg the world to give him a kingdom. He became the type of king the world had to bow to. And this pattern, it's not just Alexander, it's Tesla, Arnold, Oprah, Serena. All of them used the same formula. Tesla imagined machines in his mind and watched them function, fail, and improve, all before building them in reality. He believed thoughts had mass, that the universe was vibration, that if you could align your internal frequency with the external world, you could bring the impossible into form. Arnold Schwarzenegger, as a teenager, saw a photo of a bodybuilder and said, "That's me. Not, that will be me, but that is me." He saw himself as a champion, as a movie star, as a leader, and then he became them all, because he didn't wait for belief. He acted it out every single day. Will Smith said it simply, "Our dreams are physical. Our thoughts add thrust." And Serena Williams, before any trophy, before the history books, she wrote, "I am the best tennis player in the world. Not, I want to be. Not, someday. Just, I am." And the world eventually agreed. Want to know how to use this in your life? Start here. Define your dream clearly, not vaguely. Not, I want success. No. What does success smell like? What does it look like when you walk into a room? What does your morning feel like? Write it, live it, feel it. Then, sit with that future version of you, daily. Not to wish, but to train your nervous system. Close your eyes and visit your future until your current self starts walking like it's already arrived. Then speak. Use your words as weapons. No more hopefully, no more someday. Say, I am building something extraordinary. Say, I am the one who does not give up. Say, I am becoming unstoppable. And then move. Don't wait for the energy to align. Align it yourself. Ask, what would future me do right now? Would they skip the gym? Stay quiet in that meeting? Settle for something halfway? No. Then act accordingly. And when doubt shows up, and it will, don't negotiate. Answer with fire. Say, watch me. And here's the ultimate truth. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. You want love. Become love. You want abundance. Become someone who gives. You want greatness. Start living in integrity with your purpose. Now. Because the law of attraction isn't a reward system. It's a mirror. It doesn't give you what you beg for. It gives you what you broadcast. You attract who you are, not what you pretend to be. Alexander didn't hope the world would follow him. He became someone it could not ignore. And now, it's your turn. This isn't about conquering nations. It's about conquering hesitation, conquering self-doubt, conquering the lie that says you're not ready. You are. You are not too late. You are not too small. You are not forgotten. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are building. You are rising. And when you think like it, feel like it, and act like it's already yours, the world won't be able to look away. Your thoughts are your throne. Sit on it. Rule from it. Build the future from it. The world doesn't respond to wishes. It responds to those who decide.